Here is a voice leading game that will give you some practice in more of a sandbox mode. In other words, there are no wrong answers to the creative part. And it's it's a twofer, because you get a creative assignment and a practical assignment baked into one happy little cake. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to copy the rightmost measure, which you can do by selecting both hands and then pressing the R key. Okay, and then you're going to make a move. So what that means is any voice, top, middle, or bottom, can move up or down by step. So in this case, I'm going to think, oh, you know what? Top voice moves up. Then I move it up. All I have to do is select it and press the up arrow key. And then I listen. And now I do the same thing again. I select both measures and both hands, and I press the R key. And now I think to myself, I get to make a move. Any voice, top, middle, or bottom, can move up or down by a step. Which one? I think I will move the bottom voice down a step. Or sorry, the middle voice down a step. And now I listen. And then I repeat. Now, by the way, I press the escape key on my keyboard to get out of this playback mode. And I select both staves, or staves, and I press the R key, and I repeat. This time I'm going to move the bottom one down a step. And I listen and I try to think, well, where's some tension? What can be done? Escape key. And I press the R key. I think maybe this one needs to go down. Okay? And all I'm worrying about is which voice, top, middle, or bottom, is going to move. Only one voice moves for each measure. Okay? Unless I decide to break a rule. But who would want to break a rule? No, I'm just kidding. You know, you can break a rule. I don't really care. Oh, let's make the middle one go up one. Oh, yeah. And now I repeat. I listen. I'm listening for tension. I'm creating tension, and then I'm releasing tension. And this will be the last one for this exercise, or at least for this demo. But you're going to go for about 16 chords. That's what we're shooting for, 16. All right, here's my music. Oh, I like it. Now, the next step is I'm going to analyze each chord. Now, it started with a 1-5-3 chord. So, but then, of course, it didn't continue to be that. Now, all I did was I just double-clicked. Oops. Double-clicked right into that. Now I'm going to get rid of the other stuff that's there, because I don't want that stuff. So I'm pressing the Tab key, which carries me from one chord to the next. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to repeat that little process. I'm going to double-click in here, or I can select this note and press the K key. And I'm going to analyze first. I'm going to make one pass, making one pass for figures only. And now, by now, you know that figures tell us the intervals from the bottom note to the upper voices. So we've got a little added challenge this week because we have now the bass clef. And so you've got to simplify your intervals. So what intervals are here? From a C to an E, that's a 3. And from a C to an A, that's a 6. A 3, 6. Well, it happens that we have the convention of putting the higher number on top. And I'm separating them with a slash, which you can see goes away. Now, I had to press the escape key to get out of there. So this is a 6/3 chord of some kind. And for this pass, remember I'm making a pass just for figures only, I am going to, for this pass, I'm just going to put in the figures, not worrying about the conventional triad, and that'll come in a second. Because music doesn't always consist of triads only. Okay, so now what are my intervals here? From C to D is a 2, and from C to A is a 6. And I press the tab key to get out of there. 6/2. Well, that's not that familiar. How about here? From a B to a D, that is a 3rd. And from a B to an A, that's a 7th. Well, that's interesting. And from a B to a D, that's a 3. And from a B to a G, that's a 6. How about here? From a B to an E, that is a 4th. And then from a B to a G, that's a 6th. Finally, from a C to an E, that's a 3. And from a C to a G, that is a 5th. Okay. So where are my conventional triads? I'm scanning for conventional triads. So I know that those are 6/3 chords and 6/4 chords, and our favorite, or our basic one, the 5/3 chords. Notice I'm putting slashes here. Now, if it's one of those, then determine the root and add the Roman numeral. Okay, and I'll do that right now, and then you will know what to do. Okay, so here is one, 6/3. So what is the root? 6/3. Well, if I imagine, let's see, I can add some notes here just to do this. So there's a C. That's that C, let's just say. We can even leave it there. Why not? And I want to make it so it looks like a snowman. So I put that down there. And I know now that it's an A minor triad. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in here, and I'm going to say it's a 6/6/3. There we go. 6/2. Well, that's not one of our conventional triads, so I'm going to move right on. 7/3, not a conventional triad. 6/3, that's a conventional triad. So where's the root? Well, let's see, that's a B. So I'll put a B in here. That doesn't look like a snowman. But if I raise that up, now that looks like a snowman. And I know that G is the root. And I'm going to undo twice with my Control Z and add 5. Uppercase, because it's a major triad. Let's see what's here. 6/4, that is a conventional triad. And B is down here. I'm going to just bring that up here. Okay, so, well, that looks like a snowman. So that way I know that it's a 3 chord, and I know that it's a minor triad. So I give it a 3. 5/3, well, that's the easiest one of all, because not only is it the same as this one, but we know that 5/3 tells us that it's in root position. And so I put that there, and now I'm done, and I have a nice piece of music to listen to. Okay, take that as inspiration and do your thing.